Hello and good afternoon to everybody. This is your favorite Woli. Yes, that savvy Woli, that trendy Woli. That Woli that you cannot see. Yes, the one, the only Woli Eleha. And I'm here this afternoon to show you again another bay leaf burning exercise. I've burned bay leaf a couple of times before on my live video. I've shown you guys how I do it with my incense and all of that. But again, people have come to ask me, and what I said I would do is that I would just do it live like this again for everyone to see, so that we can put the matter to bed. And then, basically we can, basically put that out there and also move on to other matters. Now, what I'm going to do in this particular video is that I'm going to give you guys like a fuller process than the one I did the last time. And guess what? You are not gonna find this anywhere. I'm gonna break it down to you because, like on my platform, I want us to do stuff with understanding. We cannot just be doing stuff randomly, like as though, it's different when you do stuff with understanding. It helps you because you do it in a different form. You do it with more intention. You do it more belief. You do it with more of your heart into it. Okay, so it's very different from when you're not doing, when you don't understand the thing that you're doing. Okay, so very quickly, bay leaves they're not new to spiritual practice. A lot of people, let me just put this out there for you. Anything that we have that exists naturally, that particular thing can work for 7 aspects of life. So everything that was made by God can be used in 7 aspects of life. So even animals can be used in seven ways of life, and plants and everything, because for the human being that God made in his image, there are 7 aspects to life. Okay, so even whatever it is, water, plants, everything that exists can be used in 7 different ways. So if you're only focusing on the physical way, you're only eating your plants, you're not considering the spiritual aspect or the emotional or the mental or the financial or the social or the whatever other aspect of life there is, then you are not getting the most benefit out of that particular thing. Now, bay leaf is well known to people, especially if you love jollof rice or you love to cook your meat with a lot of seasoning, a lot of natural seasoning. You will know bay leaves very well. Bay leaf is that hard leaf. When it is dry, it is hard. So it's that hard leaf you find in jollof rice. Yes, bay leaf is that hard leaf. Can you even imagine that you can actually use the jollof rice leaf for something other than jollof rice? So bay leaf is that. Look at it. This is a bay leaf. Okay, this is a bay leaf right here. Bay leaf is used in cooking. Okay, so one of the benefits is from cooking, and bay leaf is used as a tea. It helps with insomnia and so many other things. It helps in regulating, God bless you, it helps in regulating some internal human functions as well, apart from helping with insomnia and stuff like that. So, but I want to talk about the spiritual use, and bay leaf has been called the wishing leaf. That you can use it to make wishes. And I have had very good success with using bay leaves. And it's because I use it with understanding. You have to understand what you're doing. You're not doing any form of devilish thing or any kind of ritualistic thing or fetish thing or bloodletting or whatever. What you're doing is you're harnessing the properties of the things in nature. Okay, you're harnessing the properties of things in nature for your own good, and that is how it should be. As a Christian, I believe that God has given us dominion over everything, so everything has to work for us. Okay, so that is my belief. Now, you might have burned bay leaf before. Maybe you watched a YouTube video or whatever it is, and you just burned the bay leaf and you didn't get any results. I will tell you why. Because you have not observed some things, and you're not doing it with understanding. When you want to do a thing like burning bay leaves, you have to understand the process. Okay, the most important part of burning bay leaf is your intention. Okay, your faith. your focus. Don't just put it there and burn it. You have to have focus. You have to concentrate on it. You have to understand what you're doing. Okay. And also another thing is, maybe you've done it in a way that you're not supposed to do it. Like some people, when they do their videos, they actually give you this kind of bay leaf and say you can burn it on this. No, you cannot burn this kind of bay leaf and expect to have results. And I'll tell you why. As a Christian spiritualist, I understand that whatever I'm offering to God has to be whole. So if my bay leaf is not whole, then it's not a good offering. Whatever I'm offering, I'm talking about as a Christian spiritualist, whatever I'm offering to God has to be whole. If you read in the books of the Bible, you will see that it doesn't collect anything that has defects. God does not collect anything that has defects. You cannot bring any animal or anything that has defect to God as an offering. So this kind of bay leaf, when you use it, it's not going to work. Trust me, it's not going to work. It doesn't matter if the bay leaf is small, although the bigger the better, because of the burning time and also because of writing on it. But it doesn't matter if it is this small. What is important is that it is whole. Okay, it has to be a whole bay leaf. Now, another thing I've seen people do, which you shouldn't do, is they use a biro or a pen. Now, why you shouldn't use a biro or a pen is because you cannot really write and imprint. When you're writing on your bay leaf, what you want to do is to imprint your intention on top of that bay leaf. You're not just writing, you're imprinting. With your biro, you cannot imprint because you're even going to be very careful not to tear up the leaf. But when you're writing with a marker, okay, and you can easily get your children's marker. Oh, there's shadow over it, sorry. You can easily get your children's marker. When you're using a marker, you can easily write. Okay, you can easily write whatever you want to write. So I'm trying to hold it with my hand and hold my phone. I need to get a tripod. I'm trying to get someone that has it for my platform so that I can at least see what I'm buying. Okay, so you will see it's different. It's imprinted. You're not even going to have to. You're not even going to bother. Not tearing the leaf, because with the biro you're going to most likely tear the leaf when you're trying to write. So you can write whatever you want to write on the bay leaf. You can write, for instance, you can write money, you can write protection, you can write wealth, you can write whatever it is that you want to write on it. Okay, so you can write whatever. Let me just quickly write that out there. You can even write, if you're writing about money, you can even write like what you want. So you can write like $1,000. You can write like 100,000 naira. You can write whatever you want to write on it. Even when you're writing, you should be focusing. And it's one thing per leaf. So you don't write everything on one leaf. So you can write different things on different leaves. Great. A leaf each for each petition or each thing that you're trying to achieve is what you do. So another thing is that a lot of people, you're not concerned about the direction you're writing. They say you can write on either side, but that is not true. You should write on the side that is facing you, because the side that is facing you, the upper part, is where the leaf gains the strength of the sun. This upper part, the front part, is where the leaf's activities take place. It gains the strength of the sun through the front, not the back. This is not where the rays of the sun penetrate here, and it does all its activities in there. So what you want to do is you want to write on the front. What you also want to do is you want to write from the stalk to the tip. Please don't write it the other way around. From the stalk to the tip. So you're writing in this way toward the tip. Okay. What that also does for you is that it also keeps your intention on the leaf for as long as the leaves will burn. Okay, so these are the things to note about burning bay leaves. Now, there's so many other things to note about burning bay leaves. The day you want to burn it, you can burn it on a particular day. You can burn it in a particular moon phase, depending on what you're trying to achieve. But for beginners, I say you can burn it on any day. I like to burn it on Monday, You can burn it on any day at all. It doesn't have to be one particular day only. If you're a beginner, if you're a spiritual worker, of course you understand all the other things that you need to do with it. So I'm not going to go into that. Now, you will see here that I have candles. You know, I'm a light worker. I work with candles. I cannot even just begin to imagine not, working with candles. Why do I have a candle? Because I personally have seen where people just take the matchstick and they strike it on it and they burn it, or they put a lighter to it, or they use a gas lighter. And there's nothing wrong with a gas lighter, actually. They just burn it to it. But the truth about it is this: it's a spiritual experience that you're trying to build, and you want to build up all the energies. What you can do as a beginner is to get yourself a white candle and light the white candle, and then you can use the white candle to burn the bay leaf. What you want to do is use a white candle, really and truly. But you see, I have all these other candles here, and I will tell you what they are. Like I told you, you're not gonna see this on any, as in I can be so sure you're not gonna see this anywhere else. So you're gonna use the white candle if you're a beginner, because it's easy to find everywhere. Your mala store, your tuck shop, your round the corner store, you can get this particular white candle anywhere at all. It's very common to find this. Okay, and again, not only because it's common to find it, because white actually has all the colors in there. When you refract the color white, all the other colors in life come out from it. So it's an all-inclusive color for a candle. Now, if you have what you want to do is you just want to draw in money. Okay, you just want to draw in money. What you want to use is a green candle or a gold candle. But because where I am right now, I can't easily find a gold candle, so I always use green candles for my money work. Okay, if you want to change your luck when it comes to money, you want to change your luck when it comes to money, you find that you're always having bad luck when it comes to money. What you want to do is use a yellow candle, because yellow candle is used for transformation and for fast luck. Okay, if you want people to favor you, you want money favors, right? You want money favors, and you want to use the bay leaf, you're gonna use the blue candle. Okay, now you have bad energy surrounding your candle, surrounding your money energy. You have you just spend your money anyhow. When you get money, you don't even know how it goes away. You need to use a black candle to banish that energy, the negative energy surrounding your money energy and your cash flow into your life. You need to use this candle to burn the bay leaf. Now you want your lover to give you money. Okay, and you want to attract, you want to draw in more money from your lover. You're going to use a red candle. Right, so you now know what the candles that you can use to burn your bay leaf. So like I showed you earlier, do not use a broken bay leaf, unless of course you're not making your prayers to the God of Israel that I serve. You can basically do anything that you like with the leaf. So like I said, this is a basic video. In the paid class that I run, I'm going to show you how to burn it with using the incense. There's something that you do with the thread. Also, there's something that we do with the oil. If you've taken my basic candle use class, you can easily dress your candle with the oil. You know how to dress your candle already with a chosen oil. Of course, you're gonna use the oil that corresponds to your candle. Definitely, you're gonna do that. Also, if you want to be able to write out your petition on the parchment paper in a more advanced class, I'm going to show you all of that. You can join my paid class for that. Also, if you want to combine the use of bay leaves with the use of the money magnets, that is the citrine crystals. Okay, you want to combine bay leaf burning with the use of citrine. I'm going to show you how to do that in my paid class. Now, it's very important for you to note one thing, okay? Because everything, like I explained on one of my videos, everything about spirituality is signs and symbols, okay? The spiritual realm, we understand only signs and symbols. We don't understand what is not expressed. And whatever you express through signs and symbols is easily understood in the spiritual realm. Now, how should you burn your matches? Not only for bay leaf burning, not only for lighting your candle, but generally whatever work you're doing, how should you strike your matchstick? Okay, the rule to strike your matchstick is that if you are banishing something, you strike it outward like this. Outward like this. Of course, if you're using a lighter, it doesn't matter, it's going to come out anyway. But if you're using a matchstick, you're going to strike it outward. If you're trying to banish something, you want to repel something, you want to send something away from you, you strike it outward. Okay, that is a sign that you're sending it away from you. The same thing if you're rolling up your parchment paper or your money, if you're sending it away, roll it away from you, because everything in spirituality is signs and symbols and symbolism. Okay, if you're trying to attract something, you strike it to watch you, to watch you, to watch you. And the same thing if you're rolling up your parchment paper or your money and you want to attract, you roll it to watch you, because everything, again, like I said, is what? Sign and symbols. So now I'm gonna burn just one bay leaf. Unfortunately, okay, yeah, I can use something else. I don't have my tongs here with me, but I'm gonna use something here to burn it. So please hold on for me. Let me set it up, and then I will show you how it burns. And it burns very rapidly. Now, when you're burning your bay leaf, please ensure that you're not distracted for any reason. Do not be distracted. Do not be distracted. While you're burning it, you can begin to pray whatever it is that you want. Also, before you start to burn it, while you're setting up everything, your candle and all of that, I like to pray Psalm 5. If you do not like to pray the Psalms, you can pray whatever prayer you want to pray. But I like to pray Psalm 5. That Psalm 5 is very, very powerful sign, the Psalm for favor. So I like to pray Psalm 5 while the candle is burning. After I've burned even the bay leaf, I carry on praying my Psalm 5. But while you're burning the bay leaf, what you want to do is to pray your intention, whatever it is. You focus on it while the bay leaf is burning, and then you pray that. So I'm just going to quickly show it to you right here, right now. Usually I will use my tongs. My tongs are not here, unfortunately, but I think this should do. I'm trying to use a peg. Okay, this should do. I wouldn't speak at all while I'm doing this. I don't want my bay leaf to waste. You can get bay leaves from me. You can get it to the market. Whatever you want to do is fine. Great. So what you want to do is to try to ensure a continuous burn. If you do not get a continuous burn, it's okay. You can always move your leaf closer to it. You will smell the way that the leaf has a very pungent smell. Strong smell. I don't mind it at all. You can just, it's not like it's too strong that you cannot bear it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is to try to burn it up completely, and like I showed you, what you want to do is to write from stalk to tip. One thing you need to note again is that the way your bay leaf burns is also very indicative. Okay, the way your bay leaf burns is very indicative. So there are things to note about that, but that's for another class. Okay, so Okay, so there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me. While you're burning the bay leaf, remember, try not to be so concerned about how is it burning. It's not gonna burn my hand. No, don't worry, it's not burn your hand. Especially if you're very careful. It burns very quickly. Quite frankly, and you really just wanna get a very nice burn, and you can dispose of your leaves. Okay, the burnt leaves, you can dispose of it in nature. You can take it out somewhere in the park. You can trash it. You can pack it up together and trash it. If you're burning it for any particular purpose at all, there are so many other ways to burn it. So many other things to burn it for. You can burn it for attacks in the dream. You can burn it for cleansing purposes. Burning is not just for money or for wishes. It's for a lot of things. So I hope that I've helped somebody with this. I'm going to just leave my candle to burn. I don't put out my candles if I'm praying for things to come my way. There's another reason we put out candles, but not for this. So God bless you. Thank you so very much. If you enjoyed this video, please share it. Definitely share it. It's not witchcraft. It's not anything like this. It is actually Christian spirituality by your favorite Woli Eleha. Ciao. Hallelujah.